uh, First of all, I want to give a big fuck you to the people monitoring our channels. You know what I'm saying? Going back and forth, spying on niggas and doing all sorts of underhanded, dirty shit, preventing niggas from getting views and all that behind the scenes with who, to try and minimize people's channels and not put people's content out there. Fuck. First of all, big fuck y'all to y'all out there. You know what I'm saying? You know who you are. You know what you're doing. We already know. Let's get the games out the way. So, as you guys know, you guys who managed to catch this live, because this is like a impromptu live. Like I wasn't really, planning on doing it. But as you guys know, this is the celebration of Kobe's 2010 NBA championship, right? It's supposed to be an anniversary. It's supposed to be a celebration. And what do we have? You know what I'm saying? What's good, Nato the Great? You understand? Yeah, you understand what I'm saying, bro. You understand what I'm about to get into. So they're supposed to be giving Kobe the credit that he deserves as a winner, as a nigga who grinded, as a nigga who's a championship, as a nigga who went through the fire. But instead, you know what they do? Let me start off. Let me start off with Dwayne Wade's comments, right? What's good, hey, Kelvin, you want to come up? I'll bring you up too. But let's start off with Dwayne Wade. First of all, Kelvin addressed you on Behind the Bench. You already know I am. You already know I am, bro. First of all, Kelvin addressed you on Behind the Bench and absolutely dismantled your logic. On the anniversary, and this is why this live stream is called All Assets Deployed, y'all. All assets deployed. You know why? Man, all them people, bro, all them people who are part of these networks or these groups that are patrolling YouTube channels, whatever, they know what they doing, bro. Especially with Kobe's legacy. They know what they doing. They know what they doing. It's cool, Kelvin. It's cool. It's cool. I got this. Just sit back and relax. I got this, man. But they know what they doing with Kobe's legacy, dog. They know what they doing. So because they nigga can't get it done, because he can't live up to the shit that he say he gonna do, they go after Kobe, right? And this shit pisses me off, bro. You fucking go home and relax, nigga. You fucking lost. Go home and relax. They dropped Luka Doncic in your motherfucking lap, and you still could not win. How many all-time greats do you fucking need, nigga? I'm tired of this shit. You're an all-time great player. You're an all-time great basketball player, man. Who gives a fuck what the fans think? Your peers validate you. Your peers validate you, man. You ain't got to run around and campaign for this GOAT shit. Talk about media narratives. Nigga, the GOAT is a fucking media narrative. The whole conversation is a fucking media narrative, nigga. The fuck you talking about? If you don't like media narratives, don't buy into the fucking new media, period, nigga. Don't run to the media. Period, man. Period, bro. Period. It is what it is, bro. The champions should be celebrated. We're not saying nobody's not great. We're not saying that we can't compare you skill for skill. Me and Big Dog were about to do a live stream celebrating Tracy McGrady. Celebrating him for his incredible skills and his 50-point games and 62-point games, all that shit, man. But that's not enough. What do you want to be remembered as? Michael Jordan? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah, y'all want to be Mike without the rings. Come on, bro. The reason why you admired Michael Jordan is because of the way he won. The reason why you guys celebrate winners, the reason why we celebrate winners is because we know the road, how tough the road was to become a champion. If y'all haven't seen Dwayne Wade's video that Kelvin did, the video on Wade, right? If y'all haven't seen it, bro, go watch it. Go watch it, yo. He breaks down everything. Did Kobe have a bad game 7? Scoring wise, yes. But guess what? He won his matchup. He scored. He had 10 in the fourth quarter. Right? And he brought the Lakers home. Niggas want to bring up world peace. The game, we already was winning in the game when he shot that shot. Kobe was going to be double teamed, and then he passed it to his teammate. And y'all niggas say he don't pass. Right? Kobe was the leader and the best player on both sides. He was the best player on both sides. The whole game. Pau Gasol shot 37%. He wasn't great either from the field. Stop this bullshit. And Kobe still outscored him in game 7. Enough of this shit. Enough, man. Enough, bro. Wade, you called LeBron, or he called you, to team up against this nigga to stop him from winning. But now championships don't mean nothing? Come on, man. Who cares about the finals MVP? Pau could have got it. Who cares? We won. He beat 450 win teams to do it. He sacrificed because he could have got surgery and he did it. Something a lot of niggas wouldn't do. Broken finger. Bum knee. Bone spurs, nigga. Bone spurs. Sacrifice. Grind. Time away from his fucking family. His family. The ones he didn't get to spend that much time with after basketball. His kids have to watch this dumb shit. How do you think they feel? How do you think they feel? Every time his name gets brought up, motherfuckers shit on it. Tired of this fucking shit, bro. Niggas on ESPN crying, bro. Crying about not winning. Gilbert, you weren't good enough to win, nigga. You didn't dedicate yourself enough to win. You did dumb shit. You did dumb shit. Nobody told you to do that dumb shit that you did. You did it. You had teammates. You had Antoine Jameson. You won 40 fucking games, man. Stop this shit. T-Mac, love you. I was gonna do a video about you, praising you. But you, bro, you played with Yao Ming. Y'all lost in the first round. Why didn't you choose anybody else's team? You could have chose the 2010 Celtics to be on. You could have chose the Miami Heat. You could have chose what if you were on the Golden State Warriors. You chose Kobe and Shaq. And what that does is that diminishes Kobe's role on the team. That diminishes what he accomplished, bro. He averaged 29 for the playoffs in 2001. What are are we talking about? He was making first team defense. What are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking about? Them motherfuckers want to bring up Scottie Pippen. What are you talking about, Kobe? Are you insane? Are you insane? Are you insane? This is stupid. Enough of this shit, man. Enough of this dumb shit, bro. Enough of this, bro. Enough of this crying, bro. You tried to win. You gave it your best. You didn't get it done. Injuries are part of the game. Leadership is a factor that helps you win championships. Everybody isn't a leader. Everybody doesn't have that. Everybody isn't clutch. Everybody don't play defense on both sides of the ball like that. He did. Leave it alone. He didn't just stumble on 5. He worked for that shit. He worked for that. All this what if I was here? What if I... Nigga, it didn't happen. You're respected, man. Charles Barkley's respected. He's just not a champion, bro. And it's okay. This is competitive sports. We play to win, bro. We ain't playing for... Bro, then what's the point of a championship if you just get to run around and accrue stats? You get to run around and accrue stats. What's the point? What's the point? What's the point in all this? You just run around playing. You don't have to win. You can play whatever you want. Let's lower this. Let's lower the amount of games we play. Fuck it. Fuck it. Reduce the games to 58 games. You niggas can play one time every 3 weeks, and just get your stats. Fuck it. Fuck the history of basketball. Fuck everything, bro. Fuck it. Fuck it. We just get numbers. That's it. That's it. Winning doesn't matter. The ultimate validation of an individual player is leading their team. Unfortunately, everybody can't do that. Patrick Ewing ain't crying. Patrick Ewing ain't crying. He ain't been crying. He understands what it is. This is crazy to me. This is crazy to me. They keep bringing up Kobe as an example for dumb shit. Nigga, Shaq did not win without Kobe. Neither did Pau Gasol. But you know who won with? You know who they both won with? Him. So that makes him the fucking common denominator. Put some damn respect on this nigga name, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. He's supposed to be celebrated right now for what he achieved. If you're not going to do that, then just leave it alone, bro. Just leave it alone. Fade to the back. Fade to the back, dog. Enough of this crying, bro. Because you can't do something. Because you can't do something. You wore 23 on your back, nigga. Nobody told you could compare yourself to Michael Jordan. You did it. You talked about GOAT conversations. You did it. Enough of this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jordan, when you said you were chasing the ghost in Chicago, guess what? That ghost in Chicago was chasing championships. So that means you're chasing championships. Bro, niggas is working on their games, bro, becoming complete basketball players out here. And we got niggas crying, man. Crying. God dang, man. God dang, bro. It is what it is. Kobe ain't win every game. He lost sometimes. And guess what? You niggas don't hesitate to bring up every time he lost. But guess what? His wins is better. His comeback is better. Why? Because he took losing personally. He took it too hard. It bothered the nigga to lose. I watched him as a Laker fan. It bothered him to lose. It bothered him to lose, bro. It don't bother everybody to lose, and that's why these niggas don't win. It don't bother everybody to lose. Salute, Cheyenne. Everybody ain't built like that. Niggas shrink under the spotlight of LA. All this talk about, well, if I played in LA, you know, niggas shrink under that spotlight. I watch niggas come to LA and fucking fold. Stop acting like everybody could have done that shit. It's bullshit, man. From a rebuild to 2 championships. Back to back. No. Stop this shit. Yeah, he didn't get a chance to play Detroit, bro. He didn't get the chance. But all these assets coming out the woodworks, right? And guess what? They all attacking Kobe at the same time. But it's all good, because it ain't gonna fucking work. It's all good, bro. It ain't working. You can't change the story. You can't change the story, bro. You can't change it. Real winners play to win. Losers play for stats. Losers look at the stat sheet after they lost. Go out there and win you some, bro. You want 5? You gotta work for it, nigga. Period, bro. Get in the gym. Tired of this shit, man. Niggas is doing 3-hour-long podcasts crying, nigga. Stop this shit, bro. You're not good enough, bro. Point blank, period. And I know y'all watching me out there. I know y'all niggas watching me. Y'all who work for who know who are watching me right now. Not everyone is built. And everybody is built for this shit, bro. They act like everybody built for that spotlight, bro. This shit crazy, bro. Talk about the teams winning championships. Nigga, no shit. No shit. But guess what? Great players lead teams to championships. You forgot that part. All this fucking cap, man. I don't care, bro. Shut the channel down. They're going to have to shut this motherfucker down. I don't care anymore. I'm not here for the money. I'm not here for none of that shit. I came on YouTube because of the disrespect, bro. This bitch down. I don't give a. They said Stephen A. tell him T-Mac if Grant Hill was healthy, they would have won a chip. It's bullshit. You can't guarantee that. How you guarantee that? How you guarantee that? So Grant Hill and T-Mac would have been. Come on, bro. We don't know that. This is bullshit. Like all this speculation, it did not happen. Could have picked Magic. Hey, yeah, if I was on the Showtime Lakers and James Worthy spot, I would have won the championship. You didn't say that. Y'all niggas never say that shit. Always pick Kobe and Shaq. Why? No, who say you wouldn't even be healthy to make it to the finals with Shaq? Who's to say you wouldn't lose and never win? Nobody fucking knows because it didn't happen. Maybe you and Shaq get in a fight. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Real talk, man. Like, we have to endure this shit every fucking week. Play basketball, man. Shit. God damn, nigga. You as a hater, you always want to be good. But it's crazy. It's crazy, right? Because, nigga, he was at the games. He was at the game covering his mouth talking about, oh, that's a bad man. What the fuck? This is all footage. This shit crazy. Salute, Sport Page. This shit crazy, bro. This shit is going too far. This shit is going too far. And I don't think it's a coincidence, y'all. This shit is well thought out. This shit is planned. This is people in the back rooms coming up with these topics, right? In order to make excuses for you know who, right? The excuses don't fucking work. They don't work no more, bro. They don't work. All this talk about management and all that, nigga, management didn't help fucking Kobe at the end of his career. Management didn't help Kobe in his prime. Why is everybody acting like management did all this shit for Kobe? They made one fucking move and Kobe made the best out of that shit. Come on, bro. Powell was not a complete product when he got to LA. He needed to get tough. And Kobe made him tough. Come on, bro. Come on, my nigga. Come on, bro. In the middle of that process, he made Team USA respectable again. He had time for that shit too. Come on, man. What we talking about? Did anybody else do that? No. No. No, man. No. Enough. Enough. Enough of the shit. Enough of the excuses, bro. Enough of the storylines, bro. We have to diminish what a bag is. Diminish what a bag is. We have to diminish the regular season, play out 82 games, as many games as possible. We have to diminish what championships mean to careers now. It's not the end all be all. Everybody knows that. Nobody's arguing that Robert Horry is greater than Mike or LeBron. Nobody's arguing that shit, bro. What type of dumbass conversations are we having nowadays? Stupid debates for hours, my nigga. Dumbass shit. Dumbass shit, man. Dumb shit. Dumb, retarded stuff that we have to sit here and debate topics. We all know if you're a great band, to be compared to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, people gonna expect you to win. What is Kareem doing the skyhook and he never win? If Kareem just did the skyhook, got all his stats and never win, bro. People wouldn't view Kareem like that, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, man. It's all about winning, bro. It's all about winning and leadership. It's a combination of your skills, plus that's the individual shit, and the team stuff. Right? Because nobody complains about the media when the media is giving away these accolades. Right? Everybody's ready to receive a media accolade, complaining about the media narratives when they're literally hand-picking you to win these accolades. Right? Nobody complains about the media then. If you're going to complain about the media, complain about all of it. And that's my problem with y'all. Y'all about the media. I don't respect the media, so I don't use media awards. You guys want to go off half of it, half of the formula, the other half. No, nigga, I don't accept none of that shit. It's invalid to me. It's invalid to me because all they do is make excuses for niggas that they like. You gonna put all that pressure on Giannis when Giannis won in Milwaukee, my nigga? Without Oscar Robertson, he won in Milwaukee. Ring is when you expect the greats to do what the predecessors did. When these guys don't want ring culture, they want stats, money culture. But what I'm saying is dog, like, dog, what are we playing for? We're playing to win. Now, now is that the end all be all? No. Everybody knows this. Why are you saying this? This is stupid. Everybody knows winning isn't the end all be all, but that's what you play for. That's what you're supposed to play for as a great player. Everybody in the bro, all of the top 10 players that you could probably think of on your in your head have rings. All of them. But guess what? Every ring is not the same. I'm sorry to tell people that every ring is not the same. Every ring is not the same. I'm sorry. Some rings are tougher. Some rings are harder to win than others. Competition sorts that out. So yes, we're going to look at guys and we're going to look at their road to winning. Why not? Why are we going to just wait till the finals and then just talk about one round? Why don't we talk about the road there and the finals? That's called a complete basketball picture without narratives. But people accuse me of painting a narrative. Nigga, how? When I'm including... It's dumb shit, bro. It's dumb shit. Exactly. Standard of winning. They want to change what it means to be a winner because they're losing. Losers can't win and winners can't lose, nigga. Winners are never okay with losing, bro. It bothers them. It bothered to win, to not win. It bothered him every single day. If you're truly a winner, you figure out how to make your team better without swapping out niggas every fucking year. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I get it. You have talented players. I get it, bro. You got talented players that never won. But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. You weren't on the court to produce. What else do you want us to give you? You weren't there for us to judge you. The time you were there, you showed off your skills and we acknowledged you for it. What more do you want? Until 2030, they're too selfish to me. They can't. They could try that manufactured crap for Luka and the Lakers, and that shit still ain't gonna work. Man, listen, bro. Like, it's about, bro. To me, it's we always having dumb conversations. To me, this is stupid, and then it gets so stupid to the point where we got to bring up other people. We got to bring up Kobe. We got to bring up Mike. Why? Because their names are constantly getting dragged into some dumb shit. And then when we start talking about it, everybody gets mad at us. All of his fans get mad at us because Kobe's name keeps getting brought up. Why the fuck are you always bringing up other niggas, bro? Just talk about your career. Why are you addressing what fans are talking about? You're trying to manipulate the conversation fans are having? Why are you always having conversations about what the fans are talking about? Oh, well, I heard this, or I heard that. Nigga, why are you, what the fuck? When you're coddled since high school and get legend Paul Silas fired immediately and 8 more coaches fired, it means you never have to learn how to play real basketball. It's sad, man. It's sad, bro. It's sad. It's sad, bro. Because one thing that I know for a fact that Kobe played for was to win. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck about stats like that. He cared. Now he cared. Every superstar cares about numbers. Let me say that. Every superstar cares about numbers to a certain degree. right? But real winners want to win more than they get the numbers. They care about winning more than that. We can't invalidate the winners because niggas can't win. What sense does that make? Comparing a nigga who went back to back to a guy who only won one. You know how hard it is to win a back to back? You know how hard it is to three-peat? But we're just gonna say, well, no, they're on the same level. What? What? What sense does that make? What sense does that make? What sense does that make? Only the select few of players, the greats of the greats, win back to back. It's hard to do. It's hard to do, man. It's hard to do. It's a lot of sacrifice in that. It's a lot of chemistry issues in that. Shit happens, bro. People get hurt. Shit happens. People lose the passion for the game. People want more money. Shit happens. There's a little bit of luck involved in winning a championship, yes. But guess what? It's also skill and preparation that puts you in lucky situations. Oh, man. It's crazy, bro. And we have to sit here and entertain this shit daily. And see, this is, like I said, this is coordinated because this is Kobe Bryant's time where, okay, it's the anniversary of the 2010 finals. So why is everybody downing him or talking this bullshit? Well, if you put me next to this person, or I don't think he deserved the finals MVP. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, he lost the 3-1 lead too. Oh, yeah, well, what about it? Nigga, are you, what? Even during, and y'all check this out, right? Y'all go watch, I think it was First Things First. I did a reaction to this video. Kobe was getting both jerseys retired. That one, it had Jason Whitlock and some other people, right? Kobe was getting his jerseys retired. And this was the Laker management's decision. This wasn't something Kobe just did. They wanted to retire both jerseys because he has 2 Hall of Fame careers. No one, not even somebody who hates him, can deny that, right? Bro, they're talking about how arrogant he is for wanting 2 jerseys retired. It's disrespectful to Kareem. It's just the Lakers did that for him. Then on the Nick Wright show, Magic Johnson calls him the greatest Laker. The highest honor that you could give a Laker. Magic Johnson called him the greatest Laker. Whether you agree with that or not, that's what he called him. That's what Jeanie Buss called him, the owner of the Lakers. Right? And instead of letting him have his moment in the sun, man, let's talk about his place in history. What? Well, remember he did this. Remember he did that. Jason Whitlock talking about, I can't help but think about the rape case, the sexual assault case. Excuse me. I can't help but think about the sexual assault case. What? You think about that when he's getting his jerseys retired? What? Well, he should have thanked more people at the ceremony. Y'all don't do that to everybody else, bro. They do not nitpick everybody else like this, bro. It's bullshit. He won and they're treating him as if he lost. He won in 2010. He won Game 7. Loser shit, bro. Kobe doesn't believe he's the GOAT Laker. Hey, that's what Magic called him, bro. That's what Shaq called him. Jeanie Buss called him. Other Lakers have called him the greatest Laker. People gonna have to live with that. They're gonna have to get over that shit, bro. And he played 20 years with the Lakers. Kobe played a full 20 with the Lakers since he was 18 years old. And he is the common denominator between all those Lakers championships. Period, bro. Period, bro. And whether you have Magic as the greatest Laker or Kobe, it really doesn't matter to me. That's not my point. My point is every time he's about to get praise, somebody comes in and somebody has to shit on it. Enough of this shit, bro. Enough of this dumb shit, bro. My god dang, man. You niggas is working overtime for these narratives, bro. Overtime. Niggas they ain't even sleeping. They got the script in their hands when they fall asleep. Y'all, you gotta work that hard? Bro, if you gotta work that hard, it ain't as great as you think it is. This is, well, rap God, this ain't even about hating on LeBron. This ain't even about that. This is about stop diminishing the past. Nigga, you brought up Jerry West. Hey, nobody appreciates Jerry West went to nine finals and he only won one. Nigga, you said you put Giannis in the 70s, nigga. Giannis would just run through them niggas like they ain't shit. So you don't respect them, nigga. You don't respect them. You only respect your era because it puts you on top. That's the only shit you respect. You don't respect the history of the game. Stop acting like you do. You only care about your fucking self, bro. You only care about yourself, bro. Don't care about no Jerry West. Nigga talk about Giannis and just mow through them niggas like that. This is stupid, bro. And you talk about man, you put Giannis in the 70s. Nigga, do you remember you said that? That was just Jerry West era. You do realize that, right? Clown shit, man. Clown shit, bro. Clown shit, bro. For real. For real, bro. Why you can't win? You got the coach you want. You got everything you want. You got Luka. Why you can't get it done? Why you gotta bring up other niggas all the time? You know what I'm saying? Niggas criticize your game in order for you to be better. That's how fans look at it. Fans, when they criticize your game, even though they're being assholes, they might be right. You might have a hole in your game. Sometimes Kobe took bad shots. And Kobe ain't get on the fucking media platform and say, yeah, these niggas say I took bad shots. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Michael Jordan took bad shots. Will Chamberlain took bad shots. What? Shit's on AD. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy, dog. This is crazy. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. It ain't hate. It ain't hate, bro. It's called competition. Competition. You have winners and you have losers. You have people who win, you have people who lose. That's sports, bro. Sports. What are we doing? You either win or you lose. And the people who win more are going to receive the most love. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it is on every single level. All of these niggas in the NBA won at some level. And they're all great at some level. Maybe at the professional level, you might not be in that group. And that's okay. You're a dog in your hometown. You can walk around knowing that you're the baddest motherfucker to ever play in your city. Most NBA players can say that. I'm the baddest motherfucker to ever play from my high school, to ever play in college, and my city. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's crazy, bro. Just because you win a championship doesn't mean you greater than John Stockton at the point guard position. That's bullshit. Nobody's saying that. But if you have two players who play kind of and it's close, you give the edge to the guy who won. That's how it's always been, bro. You give the guy the edge who has the most skills or who's better or who won, depending on what you're arguing. I don't want to talk about basketball and leave winning out the equation. To me, that's stupid. To me, that's you're diminishing what it means to play sports. Somebody has to lose. Somebody has to come in second. And guess what? There's nothing wrong with coming in second to other great players. If you come in, listen, everybody isn't going to have the same amount of niggas on their team. Everybody ain't going to have the same amount of all-stars on their team. Because every team is different. So what are we talking about? Why are you comparing your situation to another nigga's situation? That's like me as a father. I'm not going to compare my situation as a father to another nigga's situation as a father. His parents were probably better off and they could do more for him. He didn't have to go through the struggle that I went through. Right? But guess what? If I win through that struggle and I persevere through that struggle, then I compare my struggle to him and I say, you know what? I did good for myself. I did good for myself, bro. If I reach the same level that he did and he had all these advantages, then I feel good about myself, bro. But we're not going to have the same advantages in life. That's not real. That has nothing to do with championship culture. It's not real. We always looking at somebody else's situation and imagining us in their situation. And that's not how life works. If you want to be in that situation, you build yourself up. Like a man, you work with your hands. Like a fucking man. And you work. And even if you fall short, you can look yourself in the mirror and be proud of yourself, bro. You give it your all, and if you lose, you can be proud of yourself all the time, bro. But guess what? Losing is an experience. Losing is a great time to learn from your mistakes, from where you fucked up at. You grow up here and stop making excuses. Exactly. Excuses only kill. Can you imagine being in the military and motherfuckers is constantly making excuses? The fucking your superiors is like this shit, bro. They're not gonna take that shit. Niggas, you either win or you lose. And in war, that means people ain't coming home. Sports is like war. Now the stakes ain't as great. We can all respect people who are in service and say the stakes ain't nearly as high. But sports is like war, the mentality. The mentality, bro. There is a GOAT mentality that people leave out the GOAT conversation. The GOAT mentality, how you think. Well, so what culture do you want? Yeah. Steve Nash ain't asking no questions. But again, didn't win. So the thing is like he really can't check LeBron because LeBron has won. That's why LeBron has so much status in the game, because he has won. Because guess what? When he wasn't winning, he couldn't talk so much. And that's how it goes. When you don't win, niggas don't want to listen to you. Guess what? Magic Johnson. What Magic Johnson say earlier this year when Anthony Edwards was talking shit? He said, you ain't never won nothing. How you talking shit to us? We got stripes. We're generals out this bitch. We have stripes. We won. We went through fire. We went through grinded out playoff series where niggas is exhausted at the end of the day, in pain, playing through it. Deep postseasons runs. That means something. That means something. But people who go home as soon as the playoffs start, talking a lot of shit. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. It means something, bro. It means something. From an individual perspective, there are great players who can play, and we acknowledge that. Man, you see AI. AI was a bad motherfucker. AI ain't win a damn thing. But how I talk about AI on this channel, bro, I talk very highly of AI on this channel. And AI ain't win shit. But I respect AI because he left it all out there. He really tried to win. And guess what? AI ain't sit there and have no pity party for himself. AI ain't make no excuses, bro. This nigga, out of anybody who probably could make excuses, AI probably could be out there making the fucking million excuses, bro. Nigga, AI went against Shaq and Kobe at the same time with what he had. No disrespect to his teammates, because there were some good players on that team. But if anybody has the right to complain, AI should be doing. He had the worst disadvantage because there's nothing he can do about Shaq. He's not a big man, and he can't guard Kobe. But guess what? The fact that he could give you one game, the fact that he had enough will to give you one game, it meant the world to niggas, man. It went the world to niggas, bro. The loser mentality is everywhere, not just sports. Everybody wants no accountability and handouts without the work. Exactly. The people who don't want to work for it want to be rewarded. And it's like, yo, like, listen, you might be beautiful, but she's more beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're doing a beauty contest, nigga, somebody got to finish first and somebody got to finish second. Everybody can't be on the same level. And like I always tell, like when I have conversations with LeBron fans, right? If you go, I don't care. That's not the issue. That's not the issue, bro. You can have whoever you want as the GOAT. I'm not one of those people who say you can't have who you want as the GOAT. You can have whoever you want as the GOAT. If you really think that that's the greatest player you've ever seen, then that's what it is. If he really feels like that, then that's what it is. But to go on this campaign and try to manipulate the fan bases and try to have people working for you, striking channels, going after people, stopping people from getting videos out to a broader audience and all this shit, bro. Underhanded tactics it's bullshit, bro. Diminishing all the legends' legacies, standing on top of people's success. Men are always blamed for everything while females don't accept responsibility. Yeah, bro, look, listen. I'm accountable for my kids. I can't fail as a father. I can't fail. I can't fail, bro. I have to succeed as a father. And some of you who are fathers out there, you have to succeed. You have to win. Right? You want to teach your kids a winning mentality. No, I can do this. I'm not going to say I can't. I'm not going to look at the other team and think I can't beat the other team. No, go out there and give it your all because you're a bad motherfucker. They need more help. That should be the mentality. That's how Michael Jordan felt. Michael Jordan felt like no matter who was on the court with him, they needed more help. He could have been playing against the Warriors. Michael Jordan ain't going in there thinking that he can't win. He think, oh, you gotta get KD and Steph Curry some more help because I'm coming. That's the mentality, bro. Kobe had to have that mentality because when he walked into Boston, he's looking like, damn, bro, they got Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Rajon Rondo, Kevin Garnett, Rasheed Wallace off the bench, Tony. Guess what? He understood I'm a bad motherfucker myself. And that confidence is what helped him win. Instead of making excuses and saying, well, I just ain't got it tonight, he went and fucking got the rebounds, bro. He his opponent. He worked for that. Some niggas have the talent, but they're not dedicated to the game like that. Yeah, I hear you. But yeah, man, they not dedicated to the grind like that, bro. They not. Some of these players are not dedicated like that. If out of all the players, when you guys hear stories about them working hard, don't Kobe have the most stories of him working hard? Just people close to him, people very close to the situation, seeing how hard he worked up close and in person. So how you discrediting that? That's what men do. That's why he was in lucky situations sometimes, because he prepared for it. He worked on his game nonstop. More than some niggas who are more talented. That's what made Kobe Kobe. Was Kobe more talented than Vince Carter? No. More talented than T-Mac? No. But what's the difference? Work ethic, mentality. That's why he's in situations where he can win. That's why. And that's nothing against T-Mac. Because T-Mac is awesome. Great player, one of my favorite players to watch. I like watching guys like Carmelo, guys who can score. Carmelo, T-Mac, Kevin Durant, guys like that. Awesome basketball players. Great basketball players. But everybody can't be on the same level, bro, if we're literally watching with our eyes. See, this goes back to what MJ said. The players today are guaranteed millions off the bat. There's no incentive to work harder. Bro, it's a grind, bro. Yes, Kobe and KG had great b-ball IQ, but in general, when the NBA allowed players to join the NBA at 18 to 19, the league was cooked. 15 years to bear its rotten fruit. Yeah, and I think that's an issue too, is that you get these young kids in the league, and then the lack of veterans. Veterans hold you to a standard, man. Like, I remember I used to grow up and watch basketball. We used to see the veterans on the court holding these guys to standards. Now that the veterans are gone, guys is doing their own thing. They think they can walk around the league and do what they want. And Adam Silver kind of let guys run the league, you know. And it's like, dude, all these excuses, bro. We have to figure out what we're doing wrong. Sometimes the fans will let you know what you're doing wrong, so that you can go work on your game. Now, they might be assholes and mean when they say things, because I know how it is. Like, people could be cold-hearted at times, right? And just say mean shit just to do it. But, you know, when they're talking about Ben Simmons' jump shot, does that hurt Ben Simmons' feelings? Maybe sometimes. Yes, but it's true. You do have to work on your jump shot. And when you start hitting jump shots, people will stop saying that about you. Right? And that's the thing about Kobe, is that he was hoping that when he won that back-to-back, that people would stop saying he got carried by Shaq or he needed Shaq. And it still hasn't hired these motherfuckers from saying the same shit. They're still repeating the same shit, even though he destroyed that narrative. Even though he destroyed the narrative, and he worked his ass off so people wouldn't repeat shit. And he said, you know what? Magic did not have to win without Kareem. Kareem didn't have to win without Magic. Pippen was not forced to win without, well, Pippen maybe. Jordan wasn't forced to win without Pippen, right? What all-time great was forced to divorce his squad and start a whole new squad? That's why people ask me why I got Kobe up there with Mike. It's because of that reason alone. What all-time great had to start another dynasty? A brand new dynasty. What all-time great? Somebody let me know. He is the only one with that task. But they still don't give him credit for it. It's crazy. The preservation of culture is one of the requirements of being the face of a company. You have to preserve the history. That's another job of the greatest player. The GOAT is supposed to preserve and maintain the history of the NBA. Your grandfather had created, your great-grandfathers, the people before you, created a culture for you and your family. Unless it's negative, you don't deviate from that culture. You don't deviate from that culture. Everybody followed the same formula. Kobe was criticized heavily. He's still getting criticized. But he knew, listen, I'm being compared to Mike. It's a pretty high standard. Mike didn't make excuses, and I'm not going to make excuses. Mike played through injuries, so I'm going to play through injuries. Larry Bird played through injuries, so I'm going to play through injuries. Isaiah Thomas played through injuries, so I'm going to play through injuries. Karl Malone, all of these guys, all of these greats played through injuries, so I'm going to do it. Guess what? Year 2000, the shit people want to criticize Kobe for, Kobe could have packed it in. They didn't want him to play. He could have said, you know what? Fuck this shit. I got a long career. You know what I'm saying? I'm 19 years old. I got a long career. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna go rest my ankle and watch my team on TV. No. Instead, he went out there, sucked it up, and made history. That's why I get mad at people, because he's playing through it. So when people bring up the numbers, it's like, this doesn't make any sense. Why are you bringing up numbers if you knew the nigga was hurt? ESPN hired Gilbert Arenas and T-Mac, who have never been past the second round to talk about the ring culture. Is crazy. Yeah, I think they should have brung Magic up. They should have brought Kareem. They should have brought, other guys who have status, right, in the game that people respect, to talk about the topics. And maybe, listen, you don't want to keep those guys out of the conversation because they have the right for their voices to be heard, right? I'm not saying they don't have the right to say what they really think, right? We all do, right? But at least balance it. You know what I'm saying? Put Magic and Kareem on, T-Mac and Gil on the other side, and then have them talk it out. You know what I mean? If you can. Never once heard LeBron or Ant or Jules in an interview, no articulation, curse every sentence. Well, I curse for the page, so I'm trying to stop cursing, so I can't judge them on cursing because I curse. But I get what you say. Adam Silver made this difference with this record for this company. Yeah, but I think even, like, let's say even if he had a losing record, right? It ain't even about that necessarily. It's about that, but it's not even necessarily about that. It's about how you wear it, right? Jerry West had a losing record. It's about how you wear it, bro. Everybody don't win at the same clip. Some people win more than others, and that's fine. And guess what? You're going to have a whole entire fan base who's going to think you're still the GOAT. People still think Wilt Chamberlain's the GOAT. There's a lot of people who think Wilt Chamberlain's the GOAT. Right? Am I lying? So it's not even about the losing. My opinion shouldn't really mean shit to niggas. What I think about them. What should mean something is how you feel about them. To the people who are hearing it may disagree. My opinion shouldn't mean shit to you. Why does other people's opinions mean so much to these people? But instead, we gotta hear people being talked about in a negative light all the time who have nothing to do with this situation. Let's see. NBA already hated on SGA because he doesn't chuck threes and can actually speak. Yeah, but listen, SGA may lose on Sunday. Who knows, right? What are they going to say? Are they going to completely flip on SGA? Right? Right? Because of the hype. Because of all the hype. Right? Hopefully, he's able to do his thing. But it's crazy. Like, okay, he's young. He still has time. Losing ain't the worst thing ever. You're young. You still can come back and win. You can't let people down you like that. You have to have that self-belief. That's why Kobe was my favorite player, because he always had that self-belief. Like, yo, I can do it. And that was the perfect moment in 2010 to say, hey, I can do that. I did that. That's a hell of an accomplishment, bro. Back against the wall, game 7. Game 7. Back against the wall. Everything on the line. Odds against you. Injury stacked up. KG over here, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce over there. And you still come out on top with a Rondo on top? It's okay to judge everything. I close or food herbs. Do you curse at work in a meeting? I doubt it. I might curse. Well, I'm an independent contractor. I work for myself, but yeah, I curse at work. I curse in the car when nobody's here, when nobody's around. I might curse when when I'm driving down the road and somebody jump in front of me. Motherfucker, they can't hear me though. But I'm cursing like a motherfucker. David Stern gave a blind spot. Yeah, I mean, look, listen. As a man, bro, whether you're a LeBron fan or not, as a man, no excuses, bro. We shouldn't be making excuses as men. And in 2004, no excuses for Kobe. No excuses. 2008, yeah, you were without 2 starters. Still, no excuses. You lost. Sometimes the other team is gonna have. That's why niggas be like, well, if they had Kendrick Perkins, nigga, they didn't. And if we had Andrew Bynum and Trevor Ariza, we would have won that too. We could all play that game, but it didn't fucking happen. You can only play the people who are on the court. And guess what? If you're outnumbered, you're outnumbered. A loss is still a loss. Now, when we go back in history, we can evaluate each and every one of those losses. And then we can compare them to the other players. Right? Well, when this player had his back to the wall, look what he did. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. The ultimate thing to do in any sport is win a championship. That is the top. That's greater than the MVP. Is winning a championship. Leading a team to a championship. That's why Cavaliers fans, some of them love LeBron to death because he led their franchise to a championship. That's what I'm talking about. As a Laker fan, I watched Kobe win us 5. That means a lot to me. That's why I'm on here cursing. Because it means a lot to me. And this franchise is not in a good place right now. I cuss all the time. I just mean there's a time and a place. Oh, yeah. There's definitely, I mean, I'm not cursing at my grandma's house. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm not person in church. You know what I mean? I get what you say. I get what you're saying, bro. Bron said the triangle don't work. Damn, he said the triangle don't work. Proof he could never do what Steph did in Golden State Warriors. No, there's no way he said the triangle. Somebody find me that footage. There's no way this man said the triangle doesn't work. There's no way. We got, bro, Jackson disagrees. He has 11 championships that he wants to show them. The triangle not working is insane. Now, did he mean in the context of today's era, like with the guys that with how they play the game today? You have to have special players to play in the triangle, which people diminish, by the way. Right? So yeah, that's a crazy statement, man. But yeah, I had to get this off my chest, bro. I had to get this off my chest because I'm like, I wasn't looking for nothing, right? I was just scrolling on YouTube, and then I seen them. I'm like, why they keep bringing Kobe's name into this? What does Kobe have to do with any of this, right? The championship culture, right? Why didn't they bring up Magic? Why didn't they bring up Kareem? Why is it always Kobe that they try to make the example? Why is niggas always putting themselves in Kobe's situation and not anybody else's? Why? Why? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Why didn't you say if you put me next to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, man, if I was on the Milwaukee Bucks, I would have won. You don't say that, but you pick Kobe and Shaq. That shit's crazy, bro. It's always Kobe. The Lakers have not been the Lakers since Dr. Buzz passed away. Yeah, it got crazy after he passed away, man. We had the family feud and everything, and the situation with Jerry West. He was not allowed around the team and all that. Then his son got fired for some BS. Jeannie selling the team is the best thing to happen. We'll see. We'll see what the new owner's on. You know, hopefully he ain't on that BS, man. So we'll see. I gotta, cause I think Jeannie's still around though. She's still the governor. She's still gonna be the governor for a couple of years. So she's still gonna be calling the shots. He's definitely gonna have a bigger purse than she did, with the money that he has. But we'll see, man. I gotta wait and see, bro. Because I'm really aggravated with the Lakers. I really am, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I love my team, man. My favorite franchise. I love them to death, but I'm aggravated, man. I really am. The reason it's Kobe is because they already tarnished Kareem in their era, so now it's Kobe next. I guess so. Yeah, I guess so, man. I guess so. Because it's crazy, bro. It's just like they keep bringing up Kobe. They're not bringing up nobody else. And I'm like, this is a time this man should be getting celebrated. We're talking about the anniversary of him winning. So why is it all this hoopla around him, like as if he lost, as if he's less than the championship? Oh, he didn't deserve that Finals MVP. That was supposed to go to Powell. Yeah, but bro, they didn't give it to Powell. They gave it to him. What type of comment is this? On the anniversary, bro? You say that? On the anniversary? Like, then it's like, well, yeah, he didn't play great Game 7. Everybody's focused on the fucking Game 7. As if he didn't lead both teams in scoring and play good in other games. They just say she is, but she isn't. They said Mark Cuban is still running the Mavs, but clearly he wasn't. It's a ceremonial title. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right, man. I don't know how all that works or whatever. Maybe you're right. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get off this, man. I had to rant. I had to rant because to me this is Kobe is always the example. He's always the example that they want to poke at. No other all-time great do they use as these examples as who they can win with. Why didn't you use LeBron's Miami Heat and say, well, if I was up there with Dwayne Wade and Bosh, I would have won a championship. And then if I had Ray Allen, they don't say that. They constantly keep picking Kobe's teams. But anyways, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I got some stuff I got to handle. I just had to rant, bro. Because I was like, yo, these niggas is crying on TV. Why? But anyways, y'all, man, I appreciate y'all for watching, tuning in, man. Leave a like, hit the notification bell. You probably ain't going to... they probably going to keep this video out the algorithm, and I understand why. It's all good. But anyways, yo, peace.